I'll be reacting to Traumerei, the animation episode 13. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll website, and I'll be starting off my reaction in 1-0 go. Yeah, and she's doing exactly the opposite of her wish. Hooray! This is what I love, the lack of consistent writing series. This is some brilliant shit right here. Honestly, though, really had it coming for being a fucking idiot, though. The thing is, though, she did make that decision of her own free will, though. And the animation's fucking awful, too, because it looks like it didn't even make a hole through his body when it comes to the blood. It looks really damn bad. I mean, at least that was a natural way of the wish being canceled out, though. Also, now boy's in deep shit, though, unless they have someone with, like, healing capabilities that can save his ass. Our boy just got fucked. Like, he just got stabbed. I'd be shocked if this series actually had a substantial death in its finishing episode. I'd be... It wouldn't exactly make the series good, but it'd be at least ballsy. I like how... I like how he gets no fuck. What's he gonna do? Cauterize the wound? I do like this emotional bit with Raina and the way she's tearing up. I gotta admit, it does show you the vocal range of a voice actress. They're not gonna be able to forget about him, though. That's the thing. He's got a point, and it'd be all for naught if they can't defeat that dude. The world is much more important, though. That's the thing. I just love how the enemy... Okay, there's some bad writing because right now everyone is there, and yet the big bad ain't attacking any of them. What is it doing? Just sitting there? Fucking waiting for this conversation to end? Or is it just randomly destroying buildings? She's actually been doing a... Save for the bit that she made the wish where she stepped away, she's been actually protecting her boy quite a bit. So that thing was basically waiting. Because that's what it looks like. It was like, oh, you guys finished having your heart-to-heart with you. Hey, let me just continue on burning buildings now that you're done. What was it doing? Went there politely like a fucking puppy waiting for its owner to bring it a snack? That's just some bad writing. But again, I wouldn't expect anything less from this piece of shit series. And yes, it's become a piece of shit. It's literally its peak episode was with the episode where... Yeah, Constance died. That's literally where the series peaked. Because after that, it's been like mostly south for the most part. Kind of sad. Really fucking sad. God, the CGI for that doesn't look that bad, actually. And its character design kind of makes it look a bit like a RPG boss, too. A JRPG boss. At least when in particular. Okay, talk about escalating the skill of fights dramatically. She's got a point. And they can't be holding back now because this is a world level threat. So they all got to go all out. They can't be playing it safe at this point. They just don't have that luxury anymore. Oh. Ah, damn. It looked like it might have actually worked, though. I like how that attack looks like a freaking haiku of all things. That thing is not playing around. I'll give credit to the animators. They actually really are trying hard for the last 2 episodes. It's just a damn shame the writing staff absolutely failed them, though. Honestly, it'd be fun if a boy answered, "Am I really fine? I'm bleeding to death." I'm guessing it takes probably hours for that to happen, and he wildly wants to join the fight. Oh. I fucking love Trish's toughness. She wants to protect Yurei, and she's not running away when she could. What the? Okay, that ability would have seemed like it would have been useful in one of the earlier episodes. No, seriously. If she had that power, why didn't she use it before? I mean, that's cool. She finally did something cool. I'm assuming he's going to want to teleport the other fighters. She just barely thought of that! What is she, a dumbass? I do like this character line for Trish, though. It shows you how much she does care about Ryu. Like, this series sucks, but Trish and Jessica are the only 2 characters I can say that legitimately don't suck, and I think Reina and Eddie are okay. But that's it. That's the only comment I'll give it. I love Jessica, Trish, Reina, and Eddie are decent, and everyone else can go fuck themselves. That's all I'm saying. You know, I don't mind it being sentimental, but it feels like it's not going to give enough time for the final fight between all our knocker ups and the final boss. It's not going to give it enough time to move from breathe, and it's going to make the final battlefield rush. That does feel like the real Junpei, though, because he doesn't talk in a condescending tone like earlier when it was Junpei's body being possessed. I actually can't believe it's the genuine article here. I don't think that needs to be said twice. Like, at all. And I'm not going to blame him for thinking that. I mean, hey, no one could have predicted that was going to happen, though. And even if he would have tried to, like, resist and fight it, he probably would have still died anyway. That's the thing. Huh. Damn, that's kind of fucked up. Huh. It's just this scene would have actually been more better if we would have seen more moments with Ryohei and his brother, though. Here it's like, oh, I mean, yeah, cool, I guess. Because usually when you have emotional moments like this, writers trying to like build up the character that's being mourned or that's dead, or whenever it's the character they're talking to from beyond the grave. But yet this series will dicked around wasting its time with so many pointless episodes. Like that time loop episode was a waste of time. That episode with that dude that liked our boy Ryohei, even though it was interesting, it was kind of a waste narratively. That episode involving the dude whose sister got murdered kind of felt like a waste. Like literally, an elevator episode. There are so many episodes that the series wasted that could delve into the relationship between our boy and his brother, so that this moment could have been more powerful. But this series doesn't have good writing, though. The thing is, though, he's gonna to save the world. He's gonna have to be able to do things he normally wouldn't be able to stomach to save the world. The thing is, though, even if he would have been stronger, his brother would have still died. This I'll give the Streeters credit for. It's at the very least giving our boy a natural emotional struggle to contend with. It may not be the most engaging stuff, but at least there's some real effort being put in the writing now. Well then. I just thought it is a shame that they've pretty much skipped through most of this fight, though. Like, for a final enemy boss, they've made this feel like a slightly higher stakes than normal than usual fight. I do like, at the very least, the scope of the fight, though. That, at the very least, the animators did a good job of portraying how much of a big deal it is. Okay, that's nice. We actually wish we kind of would have seen more combination. Yo, okay, that's badass. That type of creativity with the combo attacks, I wish you would have seen it earlier, but hey, better late than never. Yo, is he actually gonna die? Woo, yo, I bet some dark shit if Ronda would have been crushed to death. I'd be like, damn! I would have been shocked if this series would have had balls to do that, actually. So that attack looks like a bring me an attack from the Pokemon series. They're probably going to have to come up with some grandiose shit to take it on. You know what's the biggest shame? If all these knockers show up, knocker-ups, we're not going to get to see him have a lot of epic action screen time. And it's just going to feel so random. And it's going to make the final circle feel a little bit more impersonal, too. But fuck it. This is like the last episode. Might as well see this train wreck to the end. Oh. Oh, fuck. Yo. Wait, did it just kill? I gotta admit, the animation for her reaction to Reina. That was I gotta admit, that was one. What the? Did Reina just get some kind of power up? Seems like it from the looks of things. Yo, what the? How? No, seriously, where'd he get this power from? Okay, but where'd he get this power from? What the fuck? Wait, what? And I better be on her, considering the amount of times our boys fucking paid for their sushi. No, seriously. How? Fucking how? If this fight goes down in one punch, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Or just a few punches. And speaking of which, it's gonna be bullshit if he wins just by punching it hard. That'd be one of the most cheapest ways of a fight being. Oh. At least it's not absolutely easy peasy when it comes to achieving a win. I mean, he might as well try because that's the only way he's going to be able to win. And like it shows you how much faith they got in you here. But in saying that feels out of the left field, I think it would have been better if you would have seen Ryuhei utilize that ability to a smaller extent in an earlier episode. But hey, this series stopped giving a shit. I'm assuming all the knocker-ups are going to show up, though. Mm-hmm. I just love how all these new characters feel like fucking Deus Ex Machinas. They just feel like they're there just to give our boy power. I like how brought to the screen is so many fucking unique character designs. Just to only have him just stand there and give our boy some extra power. Bravo, great writing right there. And yeah, our boy's winning by punching it even harder. Yeah, creativity. Yeah, amazing. Such great, magnificent writing right there. Yeah, give our boy a random power up and have him win just by punching the thing harder without any strategy or creativity, none of that shit. Yeah, good job, series. This is amazing right here. Yeah, this is a great anime. No, it's fucking awful. Oh, man. I mean, the animation is actually kind of decent, though. I'll give it credit for that, but that's it, though. I feel like it didn't really earn this moment, though. It's just this whole. I mean, the explosion looked pretty, though. I'll give it credit for that. It looked pretty. Yeah, it looked pretty. Ugh. I gotta admit, though, he is a damn good brother, though. Okay, there better be, like, people commenting on the fact that all those people are fucking killed. This series better at least explain how the common folks see all these destructive events. At least you would think they're going to do that. But at least the sacrifice of his brother wasn't in vain, though. Superman did save the world in the process too, so it could have been worse. Oh, it's finally nice to actually see Jessica smile. That's cute, but I wonder where's Trish and the other knock her up stuff. Good, I was finally getting the praise he deserves. Oh, okay, so they're all being teleported back. Cool, I guess. Ah, damn, that's kind of sad. So this piece of shit is sequel bidding too. What the fuck? That's cute. These fuckers think they'll get a season 2. Oh, man. This series can't even have a decent ending either. I wish it was over. But you know, it probably is over because this series is never going to get a season 2 after it. It's been like, well, almost a year and it still hasn't been announced. Dream time's over, but at the very least, Nighttime time is over because I felt like a fucking nightmare getting through these last few episodes. 3 out of fucking 10. This episode sucked. Not only is the ending bullshit because it's like, what? Not only is it running bullshit because they had all these new characters introduced just to fucking bitch the fuck out and leave off screen, which is, oh yeah, great writing. The fighting in the last episode sucked because the only thing our boy had to do is just punch the thing harder. That's it. Bravo, writer, so creative. So that made the writing pretty damn trash. And on top of that, this episode has the guts to sequel bait. This episode felt like a slap in the face to pretty much anyone watching this series. And that's why this last episode gets a 3 out of 10 from me. I mean, the only good thing was everyone's reaction to getting the win was actually kind of cute. And that's it. But overall, though, this episode was terrible. There was really nothing much to love here. Then, aside from that, that's it. The only compliment was the animation, but that's it. But other than that, everything in this last episode was bad. We didn't even get like a reaction to the common folk reaction to the fact that pretty much almost everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of people in that city died, and there's no commentary on that. Oh, what a lack of attention to detail. So the writing was fucking awful too. Oh, great. More sequel baiting. Oh, so Namanus is set up as the villain for the next season. Fuck you, series. Gotta keep on fucking sequel baiting. And speaking of which, how did Ebro get through his major injuries? How? Literally, he got almost killed. Then he got a power up. Came back stronger than ever. And he was able to heal himself. I swear. This episode, The Light of the Dawn, should be called Deus Ex Machina. Up the wall Zildos, because there was just so many fucking things in this episode that was just so many fucking wrong. Like, what the fuck? And that animation was lazy because they didn't even bother animating all the new characters that they had all the new character designs. Absolutely damn lazy. So yeah, that's something that was pretty dang bad. As for the series itself, if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'm going to have to give this a 4 out of 10. It was below average. Only reason why I'm going to give this a 4 out of 10 was because It had maybe one really good episode, and the earlier episodes weren't that bad. Yeah, it wasn't amazing, but at least it was tolerable up to a certain point. Then it became absolutely low-cal worthy. And again, this series, it fucking peaked with episode. Yeah, it peaked with episode number 6. Because after that, this series, it fell off a cliff. Like, for example, the lack of logic. Like, our boy, he got a power-up. They didn't even explain how he got it. Whoop-de-doo. All these people that died, they didn't even have any explanation as to how the common folk reacted to all these deaths. And speaking of which, another issue with this whole series in general, the lack of characterization. When it comes to really, it felt like he went through character duration. The dude became stupider as the series progressed. But it's worse than that. The only real characters in this series were just Jessica, maybe Raina, and Ray. That's about it. And I like Trish, but she was just a cute little mascot, though, at the end of the day. And speaking of which, when it comes to our Trish being able to just transfer people, why didn't you utilize their abilities like that shield? Because now it adds a few plot holes, because I'm like, this girl would have probably been able to help a lot if she would have utilized her abilities earlier, or maybe even that teleportation ability would have made things a whole lot more convenient. But nope. This series just had to absolutely utterly shit the bed, unfortunately. And yeah, that's the only positive was maybe that episode where it was episode 6 when Jessica kicked ass. That was probably the only really amazing episode. And that's about it. Other than that, this series sucked. Because at the end of the day, it's all just random power-ups. And I call bullshit on Manusi survived that blast in the previous episode. I'm like, that thing was doing powerful last attacks, yet he wasn't completely killed by the flames. Bullshit plot convenience. Which is a series had so many bullshit plot convenience. And plus, something else about this series, you had so many interesting plot points, like Ree's relationship with her parents. Kind of made you curious how the dynamic was going to develop. Didn't do shit with it. Didn't follow up after episode 2. Oh, what about Aruto's family dynamic? They introduced it, made it interesting. Nope. Didn't follow it up afterwards because this series is so fucking lazy. So just the writing in the series was so fucking pathetic. And that's where the character and the story writing was pretty damn bad. Holy cow. I'm going to guess the writing stuff was on drugs when they wrote this series. Visually, save for the last 2 episodes, the series was incompetently animated. I'm not going to give it a compliment. This series dropped the ball for the most part, save for 2 episodes. And that's it. The only thing amazing was the voice acting, but damn! On that, this series felt at almost absolutely everything in its bullshit. And that's overall. Yeah, I'm going to give this series a 4 out of 10. It was below average. Felt like the writing staff didn't really think much of the people watching this series. And that's why I really could give 2 shits about this series. Like, I honestly don't even fucking care. But, yeah. These are my thoughts on the series. It's trash. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone to watch this series. And I'm not going to miss this series. If it gets to season 2, I'd actually dread it because I would probably feel obligated to react to it since I reacted to this terrible season. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself or the series itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications if you want to see my future videos. And I hope you have a great day or night, y'all. Bye, everyone.